I'm going to go into that first, and it lets you access all the company information directly, but it doesn't give you as much information. So, you know, you can't request new companies. You can't request information. You can't download a list of all of the data. But if you want to just access companies that are already existing in our database, then it's very easy to do. But you know, if you want to get more, or if you're in a category that may not have anything, it's going to look like this. But if you want to get more stuff, then, you know, I really suggest you go through products. So when we look at a category, for example, let's look at appliances. I don't think so there's nothing here. So this is all we see, right? So if you see a page like this, that means, nobody's requested them. There's a user-driven, feature. So we go out and try to find some, usually in the most popular categories. You know, toys, industrial and scientific is wildly popular, in this product. So, you know, lately that's what we've been working on. But if we go to something like industrial and scientific here, you can see that, there's actually 2,051 current entries. So there's a ton of information. You can see all of the information from all the products that have been added, that have been requested. You know, we have the phone number up here, the number of products, you know, obviously the category and brand, and there's our own internal ID number. So, this is when, you know, there may be multiple products, multiple brands that are under the same brand, but they were slightly different. Maybe there was a misspelling. Maybe it said Colgate Company, you know, Colgate Inc. or Colgate Toothpaste. You know, this is like an identifier that we're able to internally combine them all into one listing. So, you know, if you want to view the information, you just click the view button and you're going to see, all the information that we can, that we were able to get for you. Okay, so that's, basically the gist of what you're going to see under companies. Now, we can see the same information if we go through the products interface, but a lot of you wanted a quick way to just go and pull data from companies that already existed, and that's what the companies database is for. So if we go to products, and then we're going to select the same category, industrial and scientific. And once we select that, if we click on brands, it's going to take us to the brands page, which is going to get you a lot of the same information as you see on the companies page. And so here we are, and I'm just going to switch over to 100 entries so we can see a little more info. So this is, you know, the brand section of the products page, and you can see there's a lot of the same information here. So you can sort by minimum and maximum. So if you only wanted to see from, you know, 10 to 100 products, you could sort that all out, or you can select whatever brand it is. Now, you see here there are there's check marks and there's question marks. So if you hit the check mark, it's going to be the same as the page information. It's going to let you view all that information, so then you can contact them. But you see some have a question mark here. So if we click on the question mark, so everything with the check mark actually is in the company's page, but if it has a question mark, it's not going to be on the company's page because the information isn't there. So anything with a question mark and you want their contact information, you can just hit this, hit the question mark, and you're going to see the pop-up that says your request was sent. So now it's in the queue for us to go out and figure out how to contact that company, what you need to set up your account, and we're going to get all that information. We're going to add it to the service, to our database, and then as soon as that information is saved in the database, you are going to get an email saying that the company information was updated. You'll also get all that information in the email, and then it will be on the service. Additionally, you can select any of these companies just click on the check mark and get either one or multiple companies, and you can hit download, and it's going to immediately download a list of all the products that they have in that category around 100,000. So we kind of go out and get extra information, find extra products. So you'll see products that are 100,000, but you'll also see products that were recently under 100,000. So you might see things that are 110 or 120 or 150,000, because we think if it's just a little higher, then maybe, you may want that information. Obviously we do, to get a better picture of what, what is available and what is selling or has recently sold. So that's the basic gist of what the differences are. If you're not seeing enough products in whatever brand you're looking for under companies, I highly suggest you do it through the products section by going to brands and not going to the company selection, where you can get that extra information. You can request to get it. I know that there's some, depending on when you're watching this video, there are some brands and some categories that don't have any products, or they only have a handful, and that's really because you guys have not went in and requested any information. So, go in there, and anything you want info on, just hit that question mark, and it's going to put it in the queue to get set up. Obviously, just in industrial and scientific, and remember there's 23 different categories, but just in industrial and scientific, we pulled over 2,000 of them, but you can see there's over almost 14,000 different brands listed just in the top 100,000 in one of the 23 different categories. So, it's a huge task. There's a lot of data out there. So anything that you want first, please request information on in any category, and we'll do our best to be able to get in touch with that company. Obviously there's private label companies, there's companies that just are not available to get that information from, but we do our best to go out to contact those companies and get the contact information, get the information that you're going to need to be able to open a wholesale account or find a local distributor. Any other questions, obviously I'm always available. You can book a call with me, book.shawnmayo.com, or hit me up on Facebook. Either me or one of my assistants is always available there to, almost 24 hours a day, almost all the time to be able to answer your questions. So, we're very accessible. So hit me up. If you're not using this awesome tool yet, you can always go to sourcingsecret.com or just sourcingsecret.com, and you can get all the information on creating your accounts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.